Ever played with magnets as a kid? Sticking them on the fridge, making chains of paper clips? It's kind of magical, right? But have you ever stopped to think, how do these things actually work? Like, what's the secret behind that invisible force? Let's dive into the surprisingly cool science of magnets. So, magnetism, it's one of those fundamental forces like gravity, but way more hands on. You can feel it, you can see it work. It's this invisible push and pull that certain stuff, mostly metals like iron, are really sensitive to. Think of it like this. Imagine you have an invisible friend who's always hanging around a magnet. This friend, we'll call him Maggie, the magnetism sprite. He's got these invisible arms reaching out. That's the magnetic field. And Maggie can either grab onto things and pull them close or push them away, depending on what they are and which way they're facing. Now, magnets have these two special spots, north and south poles. Think of them like opposite personalities. North is a bit of a loner, south is super social. If you put a north and a south pole together, instant friends. Boom, they attract. But try to put two norths or two souths together, nope, they just want to get away from each other. Repel. And get this, Earth itself is like a giant, ginormous magnet. That's why compasses work. That little needle inside, it's a tiny magnet, and it's just trying to line up with Earth's huge magnetic personality, always pointing towards the north magnetic pole. Okay, ready for the mind-blowing part? Where does this magnetic power come from? It's all happening way down inside tiny atoms, with these even tinier things called electrons. Electrons are always spinning, like always, and that spin creates a teeny tiny magnetic field. Most stuff, those spins are all jumbled up, pointing in every direction, canceling each other out. But in things like iron, nickel, and cobalt, special magnetic materials, they have these little zones. We call them magnetic domains. Imagine them like tiny neighborhoods where all the electron spins can decide to point in the same direction. When you magnetize something, you're basically getting all those little magnetic neighborhoods to line up and work together. It's like getting a whole stadium to do the wave at once. Suddenly you get this big, powerful effect. So, yeah, magnets. They might seem simple, but they're actually powered by some pretty amazing science happening at the tiniest levels of matter. That invisible force, it's fundamental, it's powerful, and it's all around us, making our world work in so many cool ways. Hope you enjoyed this little dive into the science of magnets. Go play with some magnets, see what you can do. And if you want to explore more everyday science mysteries, hit that subscribe button. Stay curious.